Good morning. How you doing? It's a very windy morning in Perranporth. Blimey. But I thought I'd get up early, whilst it wasn't quite so windy, and get some painting done. Of course. So I really wanted to paint the little path that goes down through the dunes onto the beach. It's a really pleasant one with all the little flowers and what's going on. I thought I just wanted to show you my little painting setup. So I got my little easel. It's an aluminium one. It's so light it doesn't weigh anything at all. It packs away and goes flat, and I can carry that on my backpack. And I paint on a kind of like a piece of card which is flat packed into a box, and I've taped on a load of pieces of flat canvas to make sure it's smooth, and then I can tape a piece of blank canvas over that, so it's a piece of just canvas off the roll, and then I tape that to the box to the piece of card which has got the other canvases on, if that makes sense. And then I can paint. Got me paints, got me turps and brushes, got me palette. That's a tearaway paper palette. It's got loads of pieces that you can, once you've done one painting, or you can then tear off the palette, put that in the bin, take it to a responsible bin place. But this yeah, it's been sunny and windy. I've been using the tent as a wind block just to keep the wind off, and it's tricky painting in the sun. I've moved everything outside a little bit just to show, because with the sun glaring down you don't get as much control over the colours that you're using, so I've moved everything out. But I've been painting quite inside the tent a little bit more. I'll just I'll get out the tent. Right, blimey, got on my back. Oh. Anyway, yeah, the view down here, there's this little path. I've kind of embellished a little bit to make it a bit clearer, because that's the path that goes down. And all of these flowers are just absolutely gorgeous. They're just everywhere. I found out that these are called pyramidal orchid. How cool is that? They're quite common, so it's not like a really rare orchid, but they're just beautiful. I love them. And I've been watching the 6-spot bonnet moths. They really like these, so I've been watching those flutter around and land on them, have a feed. And then you get the orange-tipped bees, which have been orange-tailed bees. Those have been flying around loads, and those really love the dandelions. So they're kind of like sharing the flowers. Isn't that cute? All doing their little job. But this path, it goes all the way down to the beach, past a couple of these wooden posts. And there's loads of trails and tracks that go through the dunes. Yesterday it was so warm, hot. It was like 30 degrees, I think. Maybe. But down there, it's just absolutely rammed back. It's full. I managed to get into town. I meant to go to the library, but you know what? It was shut. Yay. So I had to reserve my power that I had, and then get back and just had a bit of an early night, had some food, teriyaki chicken and rice, and then that was that. Really good night's sleep. Not going to use it. We've got a very rare visitor, which is a cyclist coming through. Morning. That's the first person I've seen all morning. Got the golf club up there. There's people all in the distance playing loads and loads of golf. I'm behind the bridge, and there's the tent that we set up, and no one can see that from above the golf club. And from down there, a little bit windy. Go back to the tent, lose sound. Wow, it's been such a gorgeous few days. I've loved it. Just being back on the coast path, even if it's in a touristy spot, being here has been absolutely beautiful. Just having the shop that's just down the road there, that's good enough for me, because I can just get all the supplies that I need, and I can I think the library's open later. At 1 o'clock it opens today. Well, actually, having a look on the website, it says it opens at 1 a.m. until 5 p.m, which I think they made a mistake on that one. Never know, I could turn up there at 3 in the morning and they're open. But I've got to go down there today to charge up. And I've done quite a few paintings now. This is the sixth painting that I've done being here. And I'm going to put them all up for sale today. If anybody's interested in buying a painting of having a little bit of here. And there's my journey. And you're more than welcome to send a message and buy one if you want. I'll be putting them up at same deal as last time. 50 quid to reserve and then another 30 quid on top just for the framing and the postage. I've got to order the frames and then frame them whilst I'm here or whilst I'm on the path and then post them, so a bit of a different matter because it means that anyone that's buying them gets them very soon. You get them like a few days later. Or anyone that's interested, you know, you can just pay the 80 quid, it's a bit easier, but if anyone wants to pay it in bits, that's cool. All helps me out. Yeah, then off to the post office, post them off. But I'll be putting them up for sale, I reckon, if you're watching this now at, 10 o'clock in the morning. I think I'll be putting them up at about 1 o'clock-ish, so it's around about midday, 1 o'clock. But anyway, first come, first served, of course. First come, first served. But yeah, if you're interested, please give me a shout. It helps me out. I've got practically no money. And it's a really big helping hand. I really fancy some fish and chips. And I definitely need to move on very soon because I think 4 days in one spot is enough. And the skylarks haven't quite got to me yet. That's amazing. Usually by 2 days flat, after 2 days of skylarks, you kind of start going a bit twitchy and doolally. But I've been all right. I've got earplugs now, so I can sleep. Anyway, I'll leave you to your day and maybe see you online a bit later on. Bye.